That should do it. Can you hear me now? Huh. I just had to change the device. Nope. Oh, okay, very good. Yeah, I just had to change the setting. Well, change the sound from where the sound was coming from. How's everybody? Hi, Dawn. Did I say hi, Dawn? And hi, Penny. I know you can't see my hand. I'm just writing some stuff down. It's not important at the moment. Just piddling. I wrote down the pencils that I'm using on this picture, and most of it was Brute Squares, and I was just filling in the names. Some of the names I have on here, most of the names are from the Chinese translation. You can find that on Pamela's Passion for Pencils Facebook page. I think how I did it was, did I go to the files or did I search? One of those. Um, I wonder if I've got it on here as a. Oh, sorry. Sure how to do it. No, no, I don't have it up anymore. Sorry about that. There we go. Anyhow, what was I saying? Most of them come from that Chinese translation, and a few of them I didn't really like the name, so I just changed it. Like this one down here was called Buddha's Hand, but I named it Honey, which I like better. There was a couple of other ones that I changed the name of. Yeah, I was trying to find it. Oh, this one was, I can't remember what that was, but I call it Foggy Night. Cold Night. Midnight. Midnight Tea, I think, actually is what they used. Anyway, so I changed a few. And I was writing down the names. Oh, let me show you the picture I finished. I did post it, but of course I've lost it in the book. Somewhere in the middle. should have put a bookmark. Okay. I am not going to move the camera because it's chaos when I do. So, anyhow, this is the top part. This is the bottom part. What happened to Benny? Oh, are you feeling better? Oh, oh no. That has happened to us before, and we used to have a generator, but we sold it. We just bought it after we had that Stormageddon thing, Snowmageddon, and then nothing ever happened again like that, so we just sold it. Anyhow, let's see. On this one, I used a lot of different pencils. I didn't even write. Did I even write down? I did. I actually wrote down what I used. That's my I don't know if this is copyrighted, so I'll stop singing this song. Just like in the oh, poodle, poodle scoodle. I just made that up. You can use it if you like. I won't charge you. I was looking for a different book, and then I remembered. Oh, it wasn't here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, is it this one? No. It's the combos. It was the combos page. Okay. So this is my brain. It's a little on the OCD side. And I just wrote everything down. I wrote it down as I was going, not all at once. But on this side of the pages, I have all the Prisma color that Karen used, and so that I could have the combos. And then on this side of the page, I wrote down the initials that I used for my pencils, um, and of course the number and the name here. So I used, I haven't actually, 8, 9. I think I used 9 different ones. Oh, Kenny, you're talking about the, okay. Well, maybe it would be better to do as when people are sleeping, but then some people have CPAPs and they may not have a small generator like my husband does, just in case. Gosh, I don't know how many seconds this puts me back. Yeah, it's always going to be inconvenient for somebody, so at least they're working on something. There are some places that don't get any help for days. So, hey Connie, thanks for coming. Yeah, it is a lot of writing. I did it a little at a time, so um, like I said, I wanted to make sure I had the combos. I may not do this way again because it was a pain to get my case, open it up, find a pencil, put the case up, and then use the pencil, put the pencil back in the case, put it back up. And then I needed another one from that. Pull the case out, pull the pencil out, And as I was halfway done, and I said, I don't think I'm going to do that this way again. Maybe I'll pick two-ish, maybe 3 sets at most, so I can just leave them out and not on the shelf. Um, and then, of course, you got to put if you just leave the pencils out, then I got to put them all back in. But it did show me that all of these pencils work well together on this paper, and I was able to use all of my pencils on it. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I think I might do a test to see how far back I am, how long the delay is. Okay, so there's oh. All right. In a couple seconds, I'm going to say go, and then somebody type when they hear it. Hang on, I'm waiting till my watch changes time. I don't know if I can do seconds on this watch. Go. That's about 15 seconds. Okay, that's not terrible. Thanks, Penny. So I used a bunch of pencils on this one. I like how it came out. If I were to go back and tweak it a little bit, I would put more shadow in here. Like take a dark brown, for instance, and just put more dark in it. I think that's the only thing I would probably do. But I am light-handed, so it could very well be that I just didn't push hard enough on the pencil. The background, I think, was pretty much my favorite. Yeah. So if you watched Karen's video, she's using a stencil and distress ink to do the clouds. And I started out doing that too, but what happened at the beginning was that I pulled out too much of the color. I mean, I went from directly from the little pad, the distressing pad on, sorry for that, on this little brush, and went down like that. And so it came out too much. I was like, oh no. I'll just keep watching the video and I'll just do a thing. Well, the short of it is that I was I finally did get better at swooshing this on very lightly. And then that was a mistake I wanted to cover up, and I said, I think I'll use pasta. And I shook it up, and I started putting it down, and I said, that looks pretty good. And I started doing it again and again. And pretty soon I had it all done all over the page. And that made it look a little bit like clouds. I just loved it. It was so much fun. Jess, thanks for coming in. Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you can't see too closely because I made a mistake. It's a long story. I got a little of the distress ink on the can. But you know how I don't like doing skin. Of course, this is a lot of skin, but I just followed the video, and pretty soon I had this hand. I'd probably darken up. I really like my darks to be dark, like this tree, the trees. I want to do that everywhere, but I like it really well. When I first saw this picture, what came to mind was God's hand holding up the earth, holding up nature, all that. Um, Instead of just like the opposite of this page. That's what it felt like to me, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'd probably darken up the hand. I wanted to make it look like it could be any color of skin, so darken here and there and keep some light. But anyway, I didn't. That's the thing I finished from the other day. I was working on it. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Amby. Hey, Connie. I think I said hey, Connie already. I'm going to attempt to put this wire cable thing. I don't know what you call it. Oh, I guess I don't need paper for that. Tape. Oh, just in case. I will put some tape on there. In case I decide to move the camera. Until I can figure out a way to not make y'all sick, I'm just going to leave the camera there. I got this book. I did a flip of it. And I like most of the pictures. So I decided I'm going to use this book. I'm going to work in this book for the live stream. Or, no, actually, I was just going to work. And then I decided to do the live stream. I picked this one to start with, but I also liked this one. I mean, I like a lot of pages. It was hard to decide. But, and then there's the carousel horses. Gosh, I thought I had only like 4 I chose from. It looks like a child to me, but it very well could be an adult. I don't know. I like that one. And the shark with the steampunk stuff. I don't like all steampunk. I just like the gears and things that are made from it, but not the people or animals necessarily. And of course, I like the clock. But I just picked the first page. I was going to test a bunch of different things on, second page, sorry. I was going to test a bunch of different pencils on here, but I said, all right, I'm going to do this one. It's got flying fish, birdfish, and it's got this steampunky little thing going on here, rover. And probably I can, and I was hearing it in my head. I was hearing uh, Shannon saying, "You're spending too much time thinking about this," but that's half the fun for me is to think about how to do it. So I looked through the color cube cards, and these are the ones I came up with. Not 295 and 281. Yes, yes. See, I knew that you would say that. So I'm not going to tell you how much time and what all I did to prepare for this, but these are the cards that I used. And I mostly wanted to use Brutfuners, but there were a few uh, that really didn't match what I wanted in the Brute, so I pulled out some Prisma. We teach different. No, they're so dry. Um, I wanted to do this one in a metal. And I was saying yesterday on somebody else's, was it my stream? I can't remember what it was on. Anyway, I was saying I wanted to try to use, oh, I know, it was on Zoe's live stream yesterday. I wanted to do a rusted out, not completely rusted up, but a rusted silver. And so, of course, I went everywhere to find. And I looked at all different things. I looked at silver plates and bowls and whatnot, and um, just started going in. And I started with the up here because I was nervous about the page, and then I heard Connie say it's only paper. That's Jiminy Cricket. I don't know. Um, I think I'd like to be able to jump in a page and just pick something and go, but it's like I've got it. I was that way with uh, what was that called? Well, scrapbook. Creative Memories. That's like the first scrapbook company. This is the black 28 called Midnight. I did that with scrapbooking. Every page had to be like a, a work of art or something like that, and I found it difficult to do. So then I discovered uh, why is this so hard for me to color chocolate? Anyway, the online scrapbooking, which still took more time than just throwing the pictures on there and picking out some stickers, but it certainly was a lot faster than using all the scrapbook stuff I had. And I put it in a box, and I said I'm gonna ask anybody that I know, post it on the marketplace, at which I never did, and just see if anybody would buy it. But I never did. So yeah, it was too hard for me to do because I wanted every page to be a work of art, right? And not that they were a work of art in the end. It was just that's what I wanted. Oh, this is some stuff. And it looks close enough to me. I bury my face. Sorry, Shannon is your conscious. Penny, that's excellent. That is good. I had a priest tell me I think too much, so Shannon is right on money. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a priest, I'm not Catholic, but I had teachers tell me, you think too much, and other friends, you think too much. And I would get stuff wrong on tests because I would think too much. Scribble the whole background in Leo's on a page and straight down afraid to act. Oh, you are? Well, do a little at a time. That's what I say. Just do it a little at a time. That's my advice. I probably should tell you what I've been using. Okay, 28, and then uh, Cobra 70, number 72. I start out with the black, and then I went over it with the next color down, the gray, and colored over that, and then out a little more. And then now I'm going to do that with this color. I've seen Karen do this, and it seems to help things blend together really well. And being these are groups, I'm going to do this again because they are layering. I won't put in the slate gray until the end. Um, when you don't use slate gray or other kind of blue in something like this where you're using grays and blacks, gray and black, it's going to look like maybe steel or tin or something like that. But when you add a little bit of the blue, and I've seen other people add different colors, but I learned this from Elena. Add a little bit of the slate gray in there, and it makes it look more silver. Um, so I'll put that in last. Okay, joking Shannon tells things I heard before. I try to make everything perfect. Too much makes everything so. Yeah, I would work painstakingly over one page, and then okay, next page, um, and I just got tired of it. So yeah, I have that perfectionist thing. Just water. I so agree. That's good. Throw the water. SeaWorld tonight. It'll be my detox. Oh, I would love to go to SeaWorld. We went twice when our daughter was little, and I always had a good time. That little happy Gilmore, like seven. Wouldn't that be crazy? What would happen if you put a bunch of ink tents on a page, turned it upside down, dipped it in water, and pulled it up and hang it up. I mean, all the water would drip off, but the color would drip off, but maybe some of the color would stay. Wow. Got it dip. It's too funny. That is too funny. Printmaking? Yeah, it would be like printmaking, except would be using buttons. Okay, I don't want to do too much more of that point here. Yeah. Albert Dürer is one of those $5 pencil sets. Really want to use. It's too much pressure. So now I'm going to add some of that to push back. Then I'm not sure you can tell from here. I think I might have done this too. This is the I'm trying to make it look like metal, so that may still look like tears. And then I took some brown, mostly dark brown and burnt ochre, and I just put like on the rivets. I put a little bit of this. I put I mean, I'm not adding that much. Oh, Barb's work is tremendous. I aspire to grow up to be like her. I don't know how Karen gets her Prisma color so sharp and doesn't break anything hardly ever. So yeah, that's a little bit of rust. That's what it sounds. Okay, Kitty, look away. Yeah. Um, I think I would like to show you the bird. That sounds bad. The birdfish. I'm a little bit nervous because I've just tested this on another piece of paper. So I'm going to be going very lightly. I'm starting out with number 13, which I had put the name down. Cheesecake. Cheesecake. Oh, a blue jay. Trying to think about where shadows and lights are. And I just used um, the Fabiana's marks as to where light was coming from, where dark was. So it looks like the light is coming from this side, around the other side of this rock outcropping. And so I tried to make most everything over here dark. And the same thing with the fish, birds. Um, I just an edge here. If you want me to get closer to the paper, I will, but you'll have to put up with the camera. So y'all can see. When I was looking at this bird, I thought, is this right here? This I thought it was some kind of weird thing that just was drawn. And then I noticed it's a fin. It's over here too, but right here you can see the fin. You can't see it on this one, because it's back. 16 inches. Rose of Versailles. Sorry, concentrating. I thought about writing questions down that I could ask. Oh, yeah, everybody's lurking. So I better talk. All right, I'm putting a light layer of pink, kind of next to that other color I was using. I'm not sure it makes a big difference, but it's what I have practiced. And this will be just like the first layer of things. So I get the shade I like. Um, did I do that right? Oh, I was supposed to start with the dark first. Oh well, I can do that. I'm sorry, this is 86. Jeez. Oh, blue rose. Hey, Connie. Connie. Sorry. Hey, Tanya. Thanks for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't trigger you. I was supposed to start with the dark. I'll start with this one. You know, stop. Start. Okay. Bring up. I tell you when I'm doing something else, it's hard to think. What's weird is if one of y'all came on screen with me, I could talk to you that way verbally, and I can hear you. But I did that the other day when Danielle came in, and we were both talking, and I was coloring. So I wonder if when we're talking to a human, another human being, that we're using a different part of our brains than when we talk to really no voice, just doing our thing. I don't know. I think. All right. So there's my blue. I need to sharpen this. Water. Okay, I'm about to sharpen. I don't know if anybody's going to hear it. It's going to shake the table. This is 15, and it's called Blossoming Blue Lotus. Go over that blue. A little bit more. I did actually put the blue too far up. Just won't get it all off. Some of it back, so it doesn't just line one across. What are y'all working on today? Some of you are doing chores. Yeah, I did go too far with the blue, but that's all right. I like the color coming out. And each of the fish birds are the same. Hey, Yana, are you on your deck drinking coffee? Hey, Callie. Go back to the really that hot. Yeah, just screw. No, everything is soaking wet down. Oh my goodness, really? Well, that was our last week. We had a ton of rain last week. And this week now it's just horribly hot. The heat index is, I don't even want to know. My mother called yesterday and was asking me a question about something. And she said, she started talking about the weather. It's um, like 113 index or something like that. And I said, I try not to think or about that or look at the numbers on my weather app because I don't want to know. If I don't look, it doesn't make me feel hot. I know that's weird, but oh my goodness, Mama, you're not gonna burn me. I forbid it. All right, I am going to have glue. Sometimes when you put it on 4 or 5, or even on 3, some pencils just break. Gotta clear the little tip of this glue. Try to pack it a bit before I leave. Just pull it. Got it in the right spot, but it's glued. I use this stuff, Gorilla Super Glue Gel. I tried regular super glue, and of course that works, but it dries out real fast. I may or may not have already said it. Alright, so hopefully that will stay. There's actually, you probably noticed, there are like pet sitting services. And sometimes they will do plants. Maybe we can use it. I think I should have put it there, but leave that. All right, so I'm gonna repeat that over here. I want to convert spiral little journal to what I can. I've looked at the cinch, but I would need to find additional reasons to use it than just to bind hooks. Like charge somebody buying their hook, maybe turn it into a business. I feel like I just can't get one just for my colored hooks. Pickle, thanks for coming in. I'm just making a mess. Come and join the mess. On that one. Oh, I was thinking about getting that. The digital cube, but all I really wanted was the companion. But you can't get the companion without getting the other stuff. This is a Tombo's, not Tom. Yeah, Mother's. Yeah, let's see. It's looking like it's going already. So in the end, what I'll be doing is putting pasta on there. My first venture or practice or whatever. At first I was just going to use these two colors, And it wasn't too bad, actually, it wasn't too bad at all. But then I decided, let's try some of the blue instead. And those look good together. And then I just said, I'm going to put that purple right on top. So there we go. Might be a little bright and exciting for under the ocean. When I was looking at ocean pictures and underwater stuff, like real pictures, most everything has this, their colors are muted for the most part. And like on the undersea rover thing, it was metal, obviously, but unless it was up at the top, near the surface, or a very bright yellowy color, but it still was kind of a muted color. And of course, when you go look at fantasy stuff, you get all sorts of different colors, uh, color range. And I didn't necessarily want to make this look like it was underwater, like put water over the top. I mean, the color of the water, which I very well could have just colored the whole thing in this aqua color, and then did some shading. But I didn't want to do that either. I wanted it to be colorful. I want those two. Yeah, I went ahead and got them because I realized I could do a lot with those. And I don't use them all the time, but I do use them. Trying it again. Started with a light color. It's all right. It's an endings. I really like doing the page. I know it's just paper. It's not. I like doing this. It's relaxing. It's my mind off the worries of the world or whatever. Actually, I don't watch the news, so I don't know what's going on. If jazz is still there, jazz got me into Sim, playing Sim 4. And the first night, it was the first time that I played with it. Uh, I was on there for like 2 hours, and I thought this could really suck some time away from other stuff. I missed not do. But then I said, all right, I'm going to try to not play that game for more than an hour a day. That way I can still enjoy the fun, but the reason I brought that up is that you can get so immersed in it that the rest of your life just fades in the background. You're so concentrated on it. That it just, it felt weird to be that sucked into a game. And I know that's kind of people's reason for playing a game like that is so they can just relax from their regular day. But I don't need that so much. I just like to play games. So I self-played sometimes. So last night I spent a little more than an hour playing. And I was decorating a house. And I would let the character do its thing once in a while. I'm not sure I want the fin to be a different color. Maybe. This color. And down here. This is showing more of the stuff. So underside is mostly this color. So really it's only this one. Yeah, I started out with a character based on myself, and then I made another character based off my husband, and have them talk a lot. So, but I've decorated houses. Question: did you get a new mic, or do you have your headset sitting on? What does it sound like? Do I sound far away again? Audio? Well, why didn't you tell me from the beginning? All right, can you hear me better? Oh, no, no, no. Please be blunt. That from the beginning, say. I used because they are nicer than I am. Do I sound better? I just put the headset on. Okay. All right. If I ever sound weird, just let me know cuz I don't mind. I would rather y'all be blunt and I fix this problem early on in the live stream. Yeah, no problem. Whenever I start the live stream, I always ask, can you hear me? Do I sound okay? Is my camera going in and out? See, I can hear you. That's better. It does sound more clear. I've been preoccupied. Oh, no problem. No problem. But thanks for letting me know anyway. I might go ahead and put this blue in. Just making it up as I go. This is 86. Okay. Yes, the is for the camera question. Oh, I don't know if I can fix that. This is StreamYard. Um, so I could try to see if it's got a. Hmm. Yeah. Well, it's good to know anyway. I just have to decide. You know what I really need is another camera. One that I can remote control to zoom in and out and all that stuff. Um, because if I'm in Streamlabs, I can control the camera, but sometimes fiddly. In this, and I was able to actually use a different mic and not use the headset in this last time. But I don't know, something changed and now I need to have the headset. I wonder if I can. Hmm. I don't think I can. All right, I'm going to do a test here. Yeah, I definitely need a better zoom. Now I bet you can hear me just fine. Yeah, I can't do much about that audio, which is a shame. I would have to unplug the earphones. So I've got to use them for teaching, and I wouldn't. But the computer is underneath my desk against the wall. And so I would have to go down there and unplug it every time, which may or may not be a big deal. Whoa. Wow. But I am sorry. But thanks for letting me know, though, because now I can work on that too. I may have to go back to. I was wanting to actually use Manicam, but I tried that one time and that didn't work out very well either. So I may just have to do some tests. Yeah, yeah, it helps me to know. So yeah, if I ever um, don't sound right, just let me know. Hey Wilson, why not move your CPU? Because there's not a spot for it. I've got my desk and I've got a rolling thing, and the desk is not big enough for scattering all my supplies everywhere and and having that up there. I'm just thinking that the only thing he could do was probably something you wouldn't want to do. Yeah. So it's, well, there is one place that it could go. I could ask him to move it over here to the side and the front, where I could reach down and pull the mic out, or pull the headset out. So I could try that. I could try that. Thanks for the idea, Wilson. I I had thought about that before, but it didn't seem like it would work because of the desk situation and all that. So, and I was looking around at where where a computer could actually go, and I think maybe it could go there. Yeah, Connie, I couldn't have it on the desk because the desk is small anyway, and it's actually a drafting desk that you can angle it up, but I found angling it up, my pencils and stuff were falling off, and I didn't have another place where I could put them, so I just laid it flat. And then I wanted him to move my computer in here and my screen or my monitor, and then he put a shelf on the wall just for that, so that I could have that up and away from me, and then have that space underneath it. Uh, to put things. So just kind of work like that. All right, I'm just going to leave her head, his head. Make it a little darker under here. The beak. Oh, I could just make the beak. Might be too small to bother with the beak, but. Hey, Steve, I need to ask you a question. Is it possible to move the CPU over here so I can have better access to it? Well, whenever I'm doing a live stream, I always have some kind of problem, especially with sound. And the only way to fix that is to unplug this from it. This no, it won't work because this has to be unplugged from the CPU to work.
If you unplug that, you unplug it right here.
Can y'all hear me now? I'm going to try something. Okay. Hit what? Oh.
No, you're fine. It's moving.
Can anybody hear me now? I'm so sick of this. I'm going to cry. They can hear me now. I don't know why it messed up. I'm just not going to touch any more controls. I'm not crying. I'm just annoyed. Well, I think it's a lovely bird. It looks way better in person than it does on the screen. All right, let's switch to something else. Switch to I can't remember what I was going to use for the leaves. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did nobody leave? It's fine. See, there's nothing we can agree on. No insect technology. That is very true. Did Steve say about the CPU? He's all right. So let me put it under the camera. Without. All right. See this thing? If I unplug this from here, he said this was like unplugging it directly from the CPU. I think I still want him to move it because there are times when I have to get down there and do something and it's just irritating. It is just irritating. This is number 56. These two I'm actually going to be using on the water. So but I needed them also for some of the greenery around there because I don't actually have a green in this. I may put a green in there, but so I thought, well, I'll keep the blue away from the water further back. And I think that'll work pretty well. Well, it's fine. I think maybe I will just invest in a new camera. If y'all have any suggestions on such adventure, let me know. Ooh, I need to sharpen that. The main things that I'd want a camera to do or to have is a remote control so that I can set the camera. Oh, sorry. Sit the camera. Excuse me. Physically in one spot and then be able to zoom in and out with a remote. And be able to adjust focus and all that stuff. So if y'all know of one that can do that, that would be great. This is 47. Some of the streamers um, have a camera listed in their description. But I've forgotten which ones. Maybe Emily does. Maybe Emily does. How to stream and a camera name. Yeah, that's the problem, is that they're all going to say something different. That's Oh, what camera do you have, Connie? Well, probably probably I don't need a remote. I just wanted one less thing to bother with on the screen, but if it can if it's better than what I have, which I think this is an older camera. I just like the idea of a remote, but maybe it's not necessary. I need to borrow John. Well, my husband is actually a techie, but probably not when it comes to cameras. I think I got the wrong color for this. Okay, so now I'm going to put a purple over the top of this, and it's makes a nice shadow for this blue, aqua bluish color. I wonder if the camera also might have a microphone that I can just use that instead of the earphones. I don't mind the earphones really because I'm used to them, but it would be nice to be free of it. All right. Oh, I missed the spot. I use the second screen to zoom. There is my Steam Deck stream. So I push the button. Yeah, I actually talked to Steve about having another screen, but again, it has to do with, excuse me, it has to do with the amount of space I have on the table. Sorry about that. Trimmers. Yeah, if we could fix that part. It would be a very big undertaking, but I could move this furniture here, shelves and cabinet down about a half a foot. It would just be it would be too much of an undertaking. But I think um, moving the CPU on the side here might be good. I just don't have any room up here for a second monitor. A Razer camera? Ooh, a Stream Deck. I haven't heard of that. Tell me more. Maybe in your live stream you can talk about it a little bit, Connie. Razer camera. Oh, Razer camera. Is it a type of a camera or is it a brand? I think that's the water down there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be rock. So we're good. Yeah, the camera's got to be better than this one. I think it might be StreamYard that makes the picture look so bad. I don't think I can even fix that. So I think I'll leave it. Razer Kaio. I have to manually bring my camera down for zooming. Well, that's what I have to do too, but I just I was trying to make a way where I didn't make y'all sick. But if you don't mind me lowering it and raising it, then I can do that. Excuse me. Why does my voice do that when I'm on camera? Same thing happens to coloring with Kay. She'll say, "Oh, sorry, I sound croaky." It seems like it happens when I'm on camera. All right. I was just trying to do a little bit of everything on the camera. Let's see. I can work on this little thing. Did I decide to do this one red or orangey? Yeah. So I'm going to use 13 and 6. That's what I started with. It has a light and a mic installed. The Razer Kaio. Yes, my husband does. I thought of going back to it, but it doesn't like OBS. Because you're talking a lot and you need water. What did I say? Oh, because I'm croaky. Oh, okay. Yes, Mama. All right, I'm going to use this to color over this entire thing. This is a coral sponge or a sponge coral. I'm just willy-nilly about it. See you later, some. Oh, bye, Penny. Thanks for coming in. Now I'm going to take the 06, which is called Maybe I don't care about the name, but I like to mention it anyway. Gosh, I'm shaky. Oh, I'm shaky because I'm hungry. No wonder. All right. Passionate flamero. I'm not sure what this means, but if you look up that list that Pamela has, it says flamerio. I guess it means passionate flame, which makes sense to me. Then I'm going to color color it a little darker here. You're as bad as Shannon with you're not eating. Yeah, I actually did have breakfast, but I didn't have my snack at the regular time, so I suppose I should eat right before I come on. Or we can just have like a break in between. All right, everybody, go potty or talk or whatever. It's lounge time. We're gonna have lounge time. These little things here, I think they're bubbles. I don't know. But they also look like rocks. So I'm not sure. I'm going to make them bubbles, which means I need to color this a little bit with this red. All right. So then I'll come back here. Yeah, you know how you stream just do it without getting up every hour. It seems to be the hardest thing for me. My puppy gets me up. I'm not sure this made much of a difference. It's kind of a light color, so I was just trying to find a place to use it. Now I'm going to get, I think I'm going to use the dark brown, which may not be dark enough. To color inside the spongy things. I don't know what they are. My watch buzzes at 10 every hour if I haven't moved. Oh, I see what you're saying. Um, Mine actually, well, it doesn't buzz me, but it'll, well, it kind of does. It'll just pop up. It'll say, time to stand up, which I do have a problem with not standing up enough. I'm going to cover that bubble with what would be on the other side, would be the rest of the holes. All right. I need to go darker. Darker, darker. How about black? Ooh. One streamer on another platform uses ad breaks. Well, I don't want to sell anything. I haven't had any company approach me about trying their new product and all that stuff. I wanted to use my Brutes because I recently got them. I ordered them from AliExpress, and I wanted to try them on this paper. Let's go with a little bit darker here. I wish I could stretch like her, though. Stretch like me? Oh. Speaking of companies approaching you, Philip, but that means I have to sell stuff. Yeah. Well, I think most of them will say, they sent me this and I'm going to review it. And then you have some that are going to say, these are great. Buy this product, whether they think so or not. But then you have other ones that say to whatever rep that calls them, I'm going to give an honest review here, whether it's good or bad or indifferent. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. That's probably how I would approach it. But I haven't had that problem yet, so I guess there we are. Hmm. I was trying to do an Amazon affiliate thing, but I had such a small channel, and I still do, that not nobody would really click on it. And then there's this lady on Facebook. She advertises like, okay, do you want to? I make money at home, and I don't have to do a thing. Look at all the great stuff I can do, like playing with my children more and stuff like that. I just thought of something here. This is cool gray. I'm going to kind of put a little bit of gray. That probably won't work for that, but anyway. I'm going to put that gray on top of. Now I lost my train. What was I saying? I wish I could take time to set up a storefront. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's what she did. She would advertise, ask me, and only pay $7, and you'll find out how to make money without, and it's affiliate links is what it is. Now I haven't seen any ads or anything from her. Maybe she's pointing at something else. I don't know. Let's see. Should I work on the rocks or on the tank? I don't know what you call it. Rover? Or this bird is so bright. I'm like, why did I make it like that? But I think it'll look better when I get the Posca on there. Yeah. Bye, Tanya. It feels right. Um, anyhow, I didn't want to pay $7 for her to tell me I've got to do all this stuff. No, but I actually did the affiliate link from Amazon, and I I try to post things in my just description, and then I posted some stuff on Facebook, um, but I didn't get anybody buying anything from those. So they said, "Well, try again later," and they took me off that list. So um, that's what I was thinking of doing. I was a rep for close to my heart and had to meet certain goals. It's an art supply company being serious about our color. I think I might work a little bit more on this. Oh, wait a minute. I did work on that here. How about I work on the water? That is going to take a long time. But it's basically making this over here lighter because that's where the light's coming from, and then down here I have more of the blue. So like down here, I'll be back. Hang on. Thanks for your patience. Bye, Connie. Yeah, see you soon. What I had to do was I had to go get something to eat real quick because I was shaking. And that's not good. This is 86. I think when I stream, I'm going to need to actually do that. What Ambient was saying. Um, have a break. So I thought about using alcohol markers or water-based markers to fill in this background, but since the background is part of the actual picture and not just a background, not just blank, um, trying to see what's what here. I wanted to be all in pencil. Obviously, I'm going to get darker with this. I'm just laying down the first layer. I suppose I could use ink tints. I might do that. I was really... Boy, this is like changing my mind midstream here. Okay. That's dark. That's about as dark as I want it to get down there. And then this color after. All right. Peacock blue. Peacock. All right. I think I'm going to pull it just from the I'm pull this one. Yeah, I think. Yep. Pull it from here. Oh, these little spots. I was part of, still am, I guess, part of Plexus. I'm still officially an ambassador, but I don't sell it because, I don't advertise for it because I just couldn't do the sales stuff. Now my hand shakes anyway, so don't be alarmed. Um, I tried at the beginning to do some of the sell things, like ask people if they want to watch a 2-minute video and let you know how it is. what they think. And I would do like a little video of myself, and I would talk about it. Here's what it's done for me, that kind of thing. Um, they said you don't have to sell it, just talk about it and do all these little things to get people to, at least take a look at the product. But it's expensive. And most people, I knew anyway, wouldn't want to put that kind of money down. And I was just trying to make a few bucks to offset what I bought, which is basically what you're doing. It's a multi-level marketing. And I did I just couldn't do it. It's not my style. What I could do was just say, here's what it does for me. I know it's expensive, but try it out. And I still use the Plexus stuff. I don't sell it. In fact, I need to order some more. I keep going next to that. I probably should do what Ness does. She paints over an area with that, what is it called? Oh, you know what I mean. Set of your shiny brushes. That's funny. Are those the brushes for um, chalky stuff, or because I've got 3 sets. Oh, I have 4 sets. I did get these. Um, what else? And I got these, the Tombow water brush. I really like those. They the brush is good. I mean, it doesn't like fray or anything like that. So I like it pretty well. Why can't I think of the name of that stuff? It's right here. Masking. Well, I thought that's what it was. Masking fluid. I suppose I could put some of that masking fluid here. But I didn't think about it. Is that the right word? Yeah, these are really nice. I've tried all of them. As you can see by the stain, and they all work nicely. In fact, I ordered a second set because they were so cheap. I ordered a second set and put that away. So if these ever wear out, which they might wear out eventually, um, then I can have some. I'm not going to color in these things yet because I'm not entirely sure what they are. I think maybe like a bunch of bubbles or something. This makes sense here if exhaust was coming out from this object, that it would create lots of bubbles. And so I'm going to study how to color bubbles and see if I can't make a go of it on this page. Um, what Ness told me to use was on, of course, I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. Oh, I got these, Shannon, for putting on um, chalky stuff or gel. I haven't tried it on the oil pastels. In fact, I'm ashamed to say that I bought the oil pastels and I haven't done anything with them. I guess I must be scared, but I just need to get them out and start working on it. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? There it is. Okay. This is a rubber eraser in a pencil form. And Ness said, just put it on the tip of that and then go where you need it to go. And I haven't tried that yet, but I've ruined several. I don't think I've got one. I must have thrown it out. I've ruined several brushes. This one's probably not good. By putting it on a, yeah, see, there it is. It's ruined. Putting it on brushes. So I don't know. Probably not something I'm gonna do. Is this? This is not okay. It looks good on that side. I think I'm gonna go back over that with this. May not be dry enough. Feels a little bit wet. Yeah, I'll probably go off here in a few minutes. So this is what that was supposed to look like. I wonder if I could do the same thing with this color. I don't really have a color that'll match that and wouldn't be dark. So, I mean, I guess I could try color pencil because I hardly ever use these. I do like them. These are the color. See what I got. See what I got. Ooh. Maybe this one would be good because it's light. And that one's good too. Yeah. Jade. See, it's a little bit too green. Well, maybe the turquoise. I haven't used these in ever so long. Turquoise. Plain turquoise, please. Ultramarine. Yeah, that is a little dark. What was that other one called? Jade green. There it is. That's pretty close, but I think maybe I'd rather use green, the gemstone green. Yep. So let's see how that goes in testing. This doesn't work quite as well as ink tints, but it still works. I'm going to just go right over that bubble. It's like it needs more, but I need it to be dry. Wow. It would be impossible to do. Well, it's just my right hand, mostly. Oh, hey, look at my nails. You like them? These are from. Did I take that to the bedroom? Oh, it's over there. K something shimmer. Oh, 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 oh. KB shimmer. I'd like to get another one of their paint nail polishes, but it cost a lot. So what I did was get this Ultimate Shield base and top coat. I put that down, and then when it was dry, I put this on, waited till that was dry, and then put this on. So hopefully that will help them last. I don't know the name of this one. I think it's called polarizing. How polarizing. And I have not tried the metallic quality of this yet. But anyhow, I like my nails. I'd like to get one that's more turquoisey, but I love these colors. You'll probably see a lot of it. Mm, it's not so purple that it's just purple, you know, but I like them a lot. My nails are finally to the point where I could have where paint would look good on them, because they were all different levels of at different levels of length, different lengths. Yes, I do know how to talk. Hee hee. So I'll keep putting that down there. Hello, Christy Color and Sketch. Welcome to the live stream. I'm actually about to leave. This is dry enough where I can go over it again. Um, so as I go up in the picture, the blue will start to fade into this turquoise color. So my plan is to work on this on Friday stream, but get a lot more stuff done, you know. So I'll just have a little bit left to do and can finish it on screen. I might actually add some black down here just to kind of fade that in there. Not entirely certain about this little thing. I don't know, maybe he's fine. Maybe it'll look better when it's all put together and stuff. All right. Thanks for coming. And thank you for your patience with the technical problems. Um, at this point, I think I'll stick with the StreamYard and wearing earphones. And then I'll check into that. What was that one you mentioned, Shannon? Razor something. Oh, I can't find it in the. Oh, hi, Rinka. Did I not say hi to Rinka? Razor Kio. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I need to write that down because I will forget. Razor K. Um, Shannon says at the end of her videos, which I appreciate a lot, um, to be kind to one another. And I really like that. I would also like to add be kind to one another because you don't know what battle someone is fighting. If somebody is in a bad mood or they're in a good mood, who knows, whatever mood they express, they may still have some kind of battle going on. And I know that that is something I need to practice is being kind. Um, because I would want someone to be kind to me and to be patient with me. So anyhow, there we are. Yeah, I really do. I like that. All I say is bye, y'all. See you later. You know, but I don't want to steal Shannon's outro words, but they're very much my sentiment. And um, so y'all have a good day. I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you in Connie's stream in a little bit less than 30 minutes. If Shannon, could you pop um, Connie's link into the chat? I'd really appreciate it. That way, anybody can just pop over there. I mean, everybody knows they probably have her page bookmarked and all that stuff, but just in case. But if you can't, that's fine too. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Danelle. Lots of hugs.